Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Ground of Aces. Today's beverage is a terrific tangy tomato juice. Hopefully it's terrific for one's health rather than the flavour because, well, the latter is falling short a little bit. Either way, welcome back to the game where previously we were building the mess hall. Over here you can see we've got a massive room with some foliage in the corner apparently, where we have our indoor kitchen and a nice area for people to sit, which they don't really use because they're happily sitting outside next to all of all of the food storage, which is ample as well. Either way, we got that done, and there's a lot more room for expansion. Speaking of that, we also expanded to here, which is where we've got, well, in order to graduate from Field B to Field A, we need a Tier 3 airstrip, which we have on the left here. There it is. We have parking spots, 6 of 6, and an electric workbench, which is in here. So all of that is done. However, we also need to own a total of 3 airstrips. So we've got the original Tier 2 one, we've got the Tier 3, and then we decided, you know what, let's just go straight away for a Tier 5, which is the maximum in the game thus far. So, what we're going to do is progress on with that in this and probably subsequent episodes. I don't think it'll be built in this one because it's a huge task. There's a lot of things to clear. That alone is going to take a lot of time to clear all this area. And then finally, you've also got, placing all of the tarmac, which requires a lot of stone and a lot of cement. And actually, to be fair, I have the former, just the latter we need to work on. We also need to build these buildings here, which is going to be a couple of additional sort of barracks areas. Oh, and here, for example, this is where we've got our, well, we've got our, yes, our hangar, which I've been having a bit of a fight with. Let me go to destroy, and I'm going to click that there and say wall. And basically, I want to remove these because apparently, if you are to basically just put in these corners, I've been reading multiple indications on what to do here and how to fix it and such. There's a lot of conflicting information. I assume it's just because, you know, the way that the builds may have changed, or there's just misinformation in regards to how it works. Well, basically, if you just basically put the corners in, you can place the roof, whereas I just went and made a big box because I thought it was going to automatically make like a big door open, or we can place the door. There's the submarine hunt, and it is successful. Subs destroyed, returning home, and we needed a target of 33 for our bomb score, and we had 173. So I don't know why it was on a very low chance of success for some of the original bombers, because one of them would have done that. It would have easily done that. In fact, the Tempest would have almost managed it themselves, but anyway, we'll close that. But yes, we're going to remove all of these door sections here, so I'm just going to prioritize the removal of it. And you can see that actually the removal of the roof has not yet taken place because, well, it shouldn't, because like I say, these sides should cover it. So if I do that and that, we can see that there is still a roof on it, and you can now get in the front, which is excellent. That's what you want. I still want to keep the corner pieces, and the roof is still on there. So the plane is now, as you can see, sitting in there. It is clipping through a bit at the back. There is, however, a really, really big downside, and that is that the plane... Oh no, my mistake. Sorry, upon testing, I did a bit of a test, and the plane was still saying it was exposed to the sky with the degradation, but looks like it is not. So I might go ahead and put in, like this plane and this one over here in cover. This one I can probably do. It'll just be, it'll be a little bit problematic because it's so close to the runway. I might have to shift it, but we'll see. Like I said at the at one point during the previous videos. I think it was the last one actually, but yeah, basically it looks like we've got an attack. So let's go scramble. We're going to send out the Gladiator, the Hurricane, the Spitfire, the Defiant, the Tempest, and the Mustang, and we'll confirm that. That's a lot of planes to shoot down the enemy. We also have our Vickers machine gun there as well with yes, Brenda Fenton, who is staffing that. Yes, if I was to redesign the airbase, knowing what we know now, I would certainly leave some more gaps around here. I could probably build it, I could probably build the walls across here. Yeah, you can actually do that. So I can put hangars in here, but yeah, let's just go to cancel, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that here, just because of the way it'll look. Although I could build a massive hangar along this part, but then some of these planes, for example, these planes, this is the Mustang, it has to actually go over to here, I believe, so let's see. Yeah, it has to go all the way over here, which is why probably I'm going to change the direction back. The reason that's better is because, yes, the bombers have to go to the end and then taxi that way, but they're not the ones that you really need to get up in the air quickly. You really want them to, you know, scramble for all of the fighter planes, which we've actually shot on 1, 2, 3, 4 planes, and the rest have got through. I would have thought that 5-hour planes could have shoot down more than a few of theirs, but there you go. We are targeting with the Bofors, and we are being strafed there, but they are getting hit as well. And there's our planes. Yeah, there's our planes there doing the thing as well. And there's some bombers, and they exploded. And there we go. That's now dealt with. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, we can build this, which is all good. So we know that is the case. We know that's fine. So I can place the other areas inside a hangar just to remove that degradation. Not that I find it's a massive problem, because the crews can repair it, so there you go. But like I say, the main focus is letting the guys work on this airfield, but it is just a case of they'll do it at their own pace. And then over here where we're going to have the barracks, which I think I'll probably build sooner rather than later. I'm going to build one of them. Let's just go and we can bring in some more supplies. So what do we need? Well, I do think we could do with some more fuel. Is fine. Ammo's all good. I don't think I need another Vickers. So I'm going to say we don't want the Vickers, but we do want the repair parts. I should probably go ahead and start to make more of those. But I do want to say the simulators and the trainers. That's something I did mention I want to go for. So we got the flight simulators, we got the nav trainers, got turret training, that shooting squad. These all require 3 slots. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in... an Olicon would be cool to get. I'm going to bring in a training for a radial engine like that, and I'm going to bring in the anti-aircraft gun. Oh no, let's not do that. We don't need another aircraft gun, but it does mean I'll have to bring in, let's see, flight simulator. Let's bring a flight simulator in, and we'll confirm the delivery of that. And there you go. I need to upgrade the airbase in order to get some more, but we'll accept that, and then that's job done. Yeah, where did it say the repair parts were? Oh, there's repair parts. So I did set up some repair parts. Do until we have more, please. And in all that, we need metal, electronics, and machinery, which we do actually have. It's all set up. So electronics is going to be first. That should be fine now. There we are. Right, so it is work time, and I'm going to prioritize the building and bringing over materials here, so we'll get this done. As I said, this one over here is, well, I'd say it's in progress. It's actually going quite well. You see the tarmac's now in place. That's a tier 5 location. Good grief, are we absolutely full on here? We are completely full here. Right, I'm not going to worry about it. If we lose some food, then that's just how it is. We are, however, low on a water supply, purified water and raw water. Okay, when in doubt, harvest. And then have a little look around and say harvest. I would have thought the wells would have dealt with that. You know, would have thought that would be in the case. Although it might. It's just the crew. Yeah, I think it just requires them to do it anyway. We do have what I think is more important, which is light fighter interception over the Dover Strait. So, enemy scout reported in our airspace. Intercept it now. Let's go ahead and let's say the Mustang. Let's send it off on a solo mission. And wow, I just realised the moustache on that person. Let's see if I can find them again. There they are. I think it was Ian Fever Boyle. Look at that. Look at that moustache. I don't know if it was them, but there was definitely. I definitely noticed the stash. There you go. It could have been Wasp or Woody. They've all got the similar thing. Yeah, there you go. Actually, it wouldn't be Woody because they're a navigator. But anyway, so the guys are building over here, which is excellent. They are sorting the wood out, which is good. Right, not enough beds. I'm sorting that out now. Runway incomplete. That's in progress. Prioritize to build immediately. There's that now done. Let me go over to building and to walls and to wooden, and then I'm going to place a wooden wall there. And I'm not going to build the other one. I am, however, going to build the doors. So the doors go in here, and I'm going to put it on the other side because why not? And then if we look at the windows, I did put the windows in, which was, well, where was the windows? The windows are either side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can let them crack on with that one. And then the windows go gap of 2, and then a gap, yeah. So it's a gap of 2. So it's there. And there, and then on the other side there and there, and then I did on the other side. There's successful scout, successfully eliminated. Let's close that. So that's all good. And that can go here. And then on the other side as well. Like that. And then obviously we need to place all the beds. And, oh, find Enigma mission. Right, this is a 3-star difficulty rating. And it is in Essen. Let's prepare that. So it is a recon mission. So for a recon mission, the Defiant is probably the standard procedure for that one. However, the Flamingo is actually really good for that one as well. And I will also put in the Mustang, and that gives us a 99% chance to find the Enigma. Is it the Enigma machine? I don't know. We will see. And off they go. Yes, we're using our very specialized plane there. It is special because if we go over to planes and go to the bottom, it does say de Havilland Flamingo, and it is a... Hang on, go back over, sorry. It is a special. There you go. Some of them, they're split into things like fighters, multi-role, bombers, and then special. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Let's just close that down. And then we'll build over here. How did I set it up? I set it up with beds. Wooden beds along one side and then the other. So I'll do that first. So it is in... Finding mission in Essen is successful. We got the transport and our on the tail coordinates transferred. So we needed a performance rating of 128 for our recon rating. So we needed 46 and we got 126. So all good. And then as you see, crew competence has gone up again. Excellent. Over to Barracks then and to the wooden bed. And let's just rotate these around. And needs to be placed indoors. Okay, I need them to finish that off before anything else. So let them crack on with that one. Also, scramble, scramble. We have another attack. So we will send probably those and confirm that. And there we are. So off they go. And obviously some of these, yeah, we won't be able to send because they were sort of on the way back or whatever. You can't scramble. You can only scramble once for things like that. Just a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So out of all that, we've only shot down 2 of the... looks like I think they're bombers. However, a couple of them have been damaged by the interceptors. Yeah, it feels like we should probably... Oh, yeah, look at that. We've been taking some damage. That's the first time in a while we've taken any damage. So that's taking some damage there. So the plane has been... Oh, right. Our Bristol Blenheim is on 2 of 100 health. Wow. So... repairs are necessary. It is actually getting repaired, but that's going to use a lot of repair parts. Okay. Well, let me go over to installation here, and I want this flight simulator, so I'm going to build it, and I'm going to build it indoors, naturally, probably next to this one. So we'll go there. That's fine. And I don't know if there's anything else to bring in, but that's going to be our flight simulator. So we're going to have all the advanced simulators in here. I might move some of these other ones. Some of these in the corner. We'll have to see. Looks like this is now built, which is excellent. Let me go over to buildings and we'll go for a roof. And once again, roof goes on top like so. If we wanted to, as I mentioned, we can go with some bigger buildings made of well, what are the options? I think it's brick and then concrete. So buildings, for example, wall, you can go bricks and then cement. Yeah. So there probably will be an upgrade for the fields later on, and I'll look at doing that. But at the moment, wood is totally fine. Looks like we've got an officer hostage rescue mission, and we need maneuverability. The most maneuverable is the Spitfire, 96%. We're going to send them on their way. So they'll do that. So that's all fine. Some low integrity items, which is... Oh! Oh, no. The Mustang is a little bit damaged, is it not? So it was on the ground when the bombing took place. And, well, it's been destroyed. It was actually doing a mission, I believe, and then came back after the scramble. And then the bombing took place and it's taken that out. I guess that's why you want to have, where you can, some hangars. One of the reasons to do that. Okay. Well, it requires 10 metal and 5 repair parts, and we've got 16 repair parts, so it's actually, yeah, an expensive thing to do. All right. How are we doing over here? They are doing fairly well. So they're needing to put the tarmac in, which is stone, which we've got loads of. We've probably got as much stone as we need just from removing all of the stone from that area, and then cement. We're on 46. Sadly, a failed mission here for the officer rescue mission, which that's the second, at least one of those that we've done that we failed. We need 38, we got 39. To be fair, that was the exact same rating as well. Right, okay. Anyway, we can see we now have an advanced simulator. So this one is the Link Trainer. No, it's not. It's that one there. Wooden Flight Simulator. Type flying, gain 1 experience. This other one is, it's exactly the same in terms of the experience that they get. The difference is, instead of being a 1 hour, instead of being 150 minutes for 1 experience, it is 60 minutes. So it's a lot better for their training time. Good. Okay. Let's continue on then. So, prioritize building, which all available projects are assigned anyway, so that's good. Clear Sky Recon mission over North Wessex, which is a 1-star rating. Let's send out the Defiant as standard. The ever reliable Defiant. There is the roof that's been placed on here, so I'm just going to go straight to pause because I want to place in as much as the items in here as I can. So basically I'm going to put them in like so. How did I set them up? Yeah, like that. Okay. I mean, naturally, I could have made alterations to this to make sure they all line up and stuff, but I'm just sort of copying this because it just makes it easier for everybody involved. We want in this locker. So locker in there and there. Then we rotate around and then it's there and there. Yes. And then the chest of drawers, which is in like so, and that should affect everybody. I think so. Like that. And then we will prioritize beds because we have not enough beds. Base morale is actually on 48 there. Oh, it's just gone up, I think, because of our, yes, successful mission for the North Wessex Recon mission. Successfully completed. Excellent. All good then, all good. So, we'll get all the beds done. That will remove that negative. More planes possible, yes, but I don't think we need them. To be fair, I haven't went intentionally for just one of each plane type of thing. It just happens that that's the case, that I've got one of most types. Like, we have a Gladiator, I've got a Hurricane, I've got a Typhoon, I've got a Spitfire. I haven't got a Kitty Hawk. I don't believe. No. It's got a stealthiness between 55 and 70. I'll probably just go with more... Maybe another Tempest or something. The Lysander and the Mosquito you can get, but that's going to require a tier 4 rating, and we don't have that. So what I'll do, I'm still going to place in some more parking over here. One there and one there. We'll do 3 like that, and then we can give ourselves some options. This is all getting built. Heavy fighter interception. Difficulty rating of 2. And we'll send out the Tempest, the Hurricane, the Spitfire, and I was going to say where's the Mustang, but it is currently in bits on the. It's currently an assembly mission. 10 metal. We've got the metal, and repair parts. We have the repair parts. They just haven't done it. And I can't right-click and prioritize it, sadly. Okay. Don't really know what to do about that one. I just have to wait and see. We've got a birthday mission now. And RX Duxford. We'll send the Blenheim. Actually, no, we'll send the The Flamingo. 95% chance of not breaking cake. There we go. And we also need some more wood. So I will prioritize harvesting of all this wood around here. They've also got that stuff over there as well to do, which they will get to. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. There's that heavy fighter interception, which is all good. We need 100 and... Oh, we had 121, we needed 68. So again, all good. A little bit of reduction in airplane health, but nothing major. Low water supply again. Harvest water. Harvest water. Just have a sort of look around. There's water there. Best just have a zip around. There's some more herbs. There's herbs in there, look. Herb plants. That's why I think it's marked like it is. Quick scoot around here. Can't see anything. Which probably do. Normally as soon as it goes to work time, they'll just sort it. Water reservoirs running low. Still not enough beds, but they are building them. Just take them quite a while to do. It would be nice to make another shooting range, actually. Training, shooting range. You need low caliber ammunition, sand, and planks. Interesting that we don't have the sand. I will go on a bit of a gathering mission then. So clay, sand. There's loads of clay there as well. Because we will need more cement and bricks and such. There's more sand. That should do us for now. Factory bombing run in Essen. So naturally, we will send the Page Hampton and we'll send the Sterling. I think the Sterling would probably do it itself. Oh no, maybe not. But that will do us for now. Send those. Obviously, fuel is something we need to keep an eye on. It's getting built, which is good. How's the airstrip doing? Airstrip's doing pretty well. In fact, I would say over 50%. Maybe getting close to 75%. That will be another medium bomber interception here. Right. That's over Chelmsford. We'll send out the Hurricane and the Spitfire. That should do it. 98% chance. Yeah. We do need to get this done, but as soon as that's done, it will tick over from graduate from Field B to Field A, which is excellent. Don't know why that's not been repaired. Bombing run in Essen is completed. We had the bombing rating, but we also needed a fight rating, which needed 13, was 41. So again, victory points is maxed out. We've capped that out now. And then you've also got the base morale, which has gone up as well. Good. Good. And then there's another interception as well. Target 28, 64 performance. Yeah, good. A little bit of health loss on with Ken and Gordon, although that could have been from previous endeavours. You see they are building the beds here. Still not enough beds. They're still trying to build it. Let's have a zoom in. So they're building away. Building away. But they're not getting there just yet. We'll prioritise building of that. They build all the metal bits. Just not the bed. Not the beds. Not too concerned. I believe that was one of our cooks that was doing that. And the yes, the alert's gone away. Right, can I get a new plane? Can I get a new plane? I can get another a Mustang. I want another fighter of some kind. What's the fight and maneuverability of the Spitfire? Maximum is 40 and 50. That's what we're looking at. 40 and 50. What about the Tempest? 40 and 34. So I guess the bomber rating on the Tempest will be higher. 36 and 5. Yeah, what a surprise. I'm going to get another Spitfire. There we go. And I think it will go here. If I've got it right, yes, it will. So we can, and it's because it's tier 2, it can go on this. So that's fine. That's all good. Tier 3 ones are going to go along here. And you can see they're going to take off from that end. Fine. Good. So, building this, which is fine. HQ. Days left, 1 day fill delivery. I will change this up. So I do want more repair parts. Fuel I'm okay for now, but I will get a navigator. I'm just going to work my way along, really, although I should really get the bombing simulator and an exercise bike. Actually, no. Anti-aircraft gun and the radial engine. Confirm. Because the radial engine will help with the engine nerding. And the anti-aircraft gun, because we are getting a little bit... well, the attacks are getting bigger. The waves are getting bigger, so it's important that we deal with that. So there we go. Looks like they've cleared all the trees from the bottom of the runway. And they're working on the top part of the runway now. That's good. I think I can probably put some more crops in. I've got potatoes and beans. Let's go with... What do we fancy? Tomatoes, maybe. Beans and potatoes. So, areas. It's going to be gardening. That. Which is going to be tomatoes for food. And then there'll be another 4, which is going to be grain, which I'm going to start that. And then we want a 4x... No, that. Grain for seeds. And then tomatoes for seeds as well. So that should hopefully sort that out. Yeah, I do think this is really not big enough, but it is what it is. What's all these? Bits of rubbish. Resource pile of rubble. Could have been from the plane. It's still broken. I can say destroy. I can't prioritize it. I'm going to say destroy. Nah, it's been destroyed. So I'll be able to get I'll be able to buy another one. It was the Mustang. Request the plane. Because it just wasn't doing it. I might have been able to repair it in time, but I was spending time and it wasn't doing it, so there you are. People are still going to the mess hall, which is good. There's our shipment, which is good, and the rest of it is fine. We'll confirm the delivery. Yeah, that should be good. And where am I going to place some of that? Well, some of it's obvious, the engineering bit, the radial engine, I'm going to put inside here. I am going to move that. The exercise thing. I'm going to place it outside there. And move that. I'm going to move them outdoors. Dangerous recon mission in Dover. Let's send out the Defiant. And just because we can... Actually, no, we don't need... We don't need anything else. That's fine. Oh, there's that one mission where we're one bit off. What have we got here? The Orlicon 20mm anti-aircraft gun. So where do I want to place it? So it's a 3x3 slot. I'm going to place it in here. That should do it. I've also got the radial engine, the training radial engine. There's the Defiant mission done. So, radial engine. I'm going to place in... I'll place over here. That should do it. But once this is in... Yep. I will assign... I'll assign... you. But no, I've unassigned someone from a defense station. Oh, yeah, they were on the Vickers. You. There we go. So we have someone on that one. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah. All right. I actually own one of those. Not a full-size real-life one, like a a miniature one for World War II war games. Your Honor. Yeah, okay. Let's never used it in Hangar though. Behind enemy lines drop. This is in Paris, and we need transport. Well, we know we've got the Flamingo, which is good for that. 99% chance. I don't like it going on its own, so we're going to send something to... I was going to say this, I'll send something to help it out, but no, that's actually going to reduce the mission. So maybe less is more. Less is more. Right, okay. So the airstrip is... Oh, the airstrip's going to be getting completed sooner rather than later, I think. Oh, this is all done as well. Excellent. Okay, well, that's fine. I think we are ready to have some more water. It's standard procedure. If we find water, we give it a little harvest. Rest of it's all fine. Okay, well. Also harvest there, please, because the trees are in the way. How much metal do we have? We've got loads of tarp, which is good. Metal, not so much. Mission summary is the Paris drop was fine. We need 37, we got 57, so again, that's perfectly good. All right, well, we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of a rush through, I will confess, of Ground of Aces. We've actually got a fair bit done. I mean, obviously, we've got the new barracks. We've got more training. We've got more defense. We've got more planes, although one of them was a replacement. And we fixed the hangar. And also this over here is... Well, that will be done by the end of next episode. I mean, easily, actually, because this is all... I reckon won't take too long for that to be done. Then we'll graduate from Field B to Field A, and then we'll see what the remaining ones are. So we'll obviously got more farming as well. Either way, progress is good. I'm happy with how things are going, and hopefully we'll see how we get on the next episode in terms of training, getting more planes, different types of planes, and different tiers of planes as well, which is important. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, we'll go from there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.